G'day, I'm Brendan Winga. Welcome to YouFishTV. We've come up the very upper reaches of Western Port, up to a place sort of towards Lang Lang, right up the upper reaches, right up as far as you can go. Like, there's virtually no boats up here. The water's like a mud colour, and the water's 11 degrees, would you believe? And what are we fishing for? Well, we're fishing for snapper. Everyone, Joshy's back on board. How you going, mate?
Yeah, good. Glad to be back out in Western Port.
Thanks for bringing me here today, mate.
Yeah, no worries. You know, it's just a lazy fish on a Saturday afternoon. We're having a bit of a cook up, and
the hawks aren't playing today, are they, Josh?
No, there's no. Well, the doggies.
So yeah, no hawks and dogs today. So we've got to do something with our time better during the winter.
So it's just a casual, relaxing fish with the boys. I didn't even bring a rod, mate.
No, actually, you've been sleeping half the time. Taking Pawsy's spot. He wasn't happy about it either, I don't think.
Alright, so where are we and why are we up here, mate?
Yeah, just up the far back reaches of Western Port, up towards Lang Lang. It's pretty murky, pretty muddy sort of waters.
Water temperature?
Like 11 degrees, I think.
So it's true winter fishing, this?
Yeah, and we've got a few of the smellier sort of baits out. We've got pilchards, and we're fishing with some striped tuna as well, fillets that we've caught over summer. But you know, we've just had all that rain and the water's filthy, so you want to get a bit of smell out there, obviously. So I'm going to show you just to set up a pilchard. We've got some reasonable pilchards here. They've got plenty of good colour in them, a couple of spots. That's what we like to see. We when we're rigging these up, we cut the tail off like this. This just stops any sort of spinning that the tail can just put off in the current. And we fish a snoot hook, the twin hooks like that, in line with a couple of
two fixed hooks. Yep.
Two fixed hooks, and we've got glow beads.
They'd be 4-0 standard suicide sort of hooks, 5-0 kind of things.
Yeah, just 4-0s.
Yep.
We're fishing for small gummies, snapper up here. Like, you know, we're not expecting to come across there's too massive. So I just get that first hook in there, so that's sticking out plenty.
Yep.
And then I pin the nose
right under the chin, eh?
just under the chin, yeah, right in the centre.
So as you keep a hook up the nose.
Yeah, and that's like your toe point. So, and then, you know, if you, well, this pilchard's pretty good, but if you know, you pull them out of the pack and they're a bit bent, and that you just want to work them and break any sort of bones in there, so you got a nice supple pilchard, and that's going to sit true in the current.
Is that why you get all the bites? Because you actually pay attention to what you're doing out here and actually make sure the bait doesn't?
Yeah, that's right.
Bend.
I mean, I could show you some of Pawsy's methods, how he likes to rig up the bait, if you like. A bit of a demonstration how Pawsy likes to do it.
They work well.
Nah, I try to think if I'm a fish going to eat something, if it's spinning around and around like this, like trying to eat it, I think it'd actually be pretty hard for them. No. It's not that they don't want to eat it, it's just I think they would struggle.
No, you make them dizzy and then they get confused.
Yeah,
so what was that?
You make the fish dizzy, right? And then they get confused and then they can't help but hit the bait. So it's just, but they don't know what they're doing.
I think someone's confused. Yeah, right. So anyway, mate, so we're just going to run in the standard Western Port rig, which is about a metre long leader. What is it, 40 pounds?
It's running 40, and you know, we've got a dropper with about a 6 ounce lead.
With your running rig, there you go.
That's it.
Oh, so get it out, mate. This is exciting, watching how you do it.
We're fishing old school at the moment. We've got the Shimano bait runners, just mono, nothing too flash. Just let that run down till I know it's on the bottom. Right, so that's it. I've just feathered it out with my finger. Fish in gear. We don't actually use the bait runners up here, but we've got them. But just make sure that drag's right before we sit it down, and that's it, mate. We sit and wait. What was that? What was that?
Well, it doesn't get any more basic than that. Buying your bait at a servo, frozen pillies, chucking it on a couple of 4-0s, and just coming out in the middle of winter, coming up to the coldest, dirtiest part of the Western Port, right up off Lang Lang, and just soaking pillies for snapper and gummies. Chance of catching a fish, probably less than 50%, I'd say. Chance of having fun, 100% with these blokes. They're not conventional. They do fishing for other reasons than catching, and that is to have a good feed, have a few coldies, have a few laughs, and a fish is a bonus. But surprisingly enough, they are quite freakish in the fishing department and often catch some really good fish. So hopefully today's the day, and I think we're getting a nibble already. Is that a nibble, Josh?
That's exactly what that other one did.
I hit him, pause.
Okay. Benny,
Bit of weight there now, mate.
there's a bit of weight. Let's hope. I'll tell you what, Joshy.
Start off such a little bite. Do the drag up a little bit or something. What do you reckon? That's a bit of weight on that.
There's a bit of weight there, mate. Going with that drag. Josh has set them all up right-handed for me, as you can see. I looked up to into the rocket launcher this morning, or this afternoon, and thought I'll grab a left-hander down. I'll grab me 3 left-handers. I couldn't find any.
That just like a little run.
It's a
snapper.
That's a snapper. You're gonna have to do that drag up though, otherwise you're never gonna get it in.
It's a snapper.
Well done, boys. Again.
He's a gummy. Well, I'm hoping snapper, but it's a gummy.
Oh yeah, he's a good one. He's an eater.
There you go, Benny.
Musculus antarcticus. The gummy shark, also known as in Victoria these days as a sub or a great grey sub. It's amazing how often you see these referred to on internet forums as I'm chasing subs.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Well, that's what they're all called now, mate.
It all started with a little DVD called
The Great Grey Submarines Benny Wong style.
There you go. He's an eater. That's the size we keep.
Yeah.
That's an absolute eater.
He's a nice size.
So we're catching a lot of little gummies, but another fish we catch a lot of up here, right, is these school sharks. A lot of people would probably think that is a gummy shark, but the main difference is it's got that very pointy nose and teeth. And this is just, did you ever hit, did you? Really? Kidding me. All right, there's bazillions of these little suckers, and that's why we get these giant females in here, because they come up this end of the port throughout the year. Usually when the water's not at its hottest but not at its coldest, sort of that temperate sort of 17 degrees they like, the big schoolies. And they come in and they lay these by the millions. And it's not uncommon to catch 30 or 40 of these in a single session up here. Little baby school sharks. How cute, eh? Come here. And there's those nasty little teeth in there to do so much damage to us when we're chasing mama. Sharp as. Alright, little fella. Off you go.
No, yes. No.
I'm still asleep.
I was sitting there, I go, mate, I said, I reckon this might be a snapper. It's doing exactly what we said about.
Another rod going. Was that one?
Yeah, put that on, Josh. Yeah.
Alright. Make up, please. Make up.
We're sporting the new beanie. It's on the boat.
Yeah.
You reckon it's a snapper?
Well, I don't know.
Head knocks.
Yeah, it started like, it is winter, you know, so it just started like light little. But I'll tell you, man, I don't think it's a gummy. It hasn't taken any big runs, but it is. Oh, feels good.
Could be a mulloway, mate.
Yeah.
Mulloway and snapper. Winter in Western Port.
Oh, certainly got those big head knocks, mate.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing that at the start of the
Oh!
What is it?
Bossy!
There's the giggles, Paul. The giggles are out. The giggles have started.
That's a bloody decent number of a fish too, just boiling.
Oh!
What? Oh, yes! Good shot!
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
It's a nice fish, Ben.
Listen to him. Listen to him. Tell a story. Where was Benny when all this started?
Benny, Snorsy Wing, we go call him. He's up having a sleep. It's what is it, midday, middle of the day, snoozing.
very sport. Oh. Winter snapper, Western Port.
He's 5 with
Oh.
Ben. What a lovely fish. Oh, Joshy, the giggle.
We did it.
The giggle's in the back.
And spread his tail out so fans in. They crush his tail, that's it.
Oh. Still got a fish.
He's a 5 kilo fish, Ben.
How was that?
We rang Benny Wong up and we thought we'll have a cook up, and we had a cook up on the way over here. It took us about 3 hours to get here because we got to go slow. But
Oh, the cook up was good though, Benny.
Good cook up.
The cook-up was that good, it put me to sleep.
Yeah.
I have one light beer and a cook-up, and I thought, I'm going to have a lay down. Next thing I know, Pawsy's come in. Benny, pass the net out. We think we might have something on.
Yes.
I've run out and got the camera going, and next thing you know, Big Red's come up.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, at first it was a bit sluggish at the start, and then we thought it's a snapper. It's got to be a snapper.
Just them big.
Or gummy, but.
And we've just had all that rain, like the floods, and you can't, mate, you couldn't see it till it breached the surface.
Yeah, but
So,
just those boom,
just
boom,
a
boom, boom, boom on the rod tip.
Got him on the scales. What have we got?
I don't know if you can see that there, it's 5.52, 5.53.
Yeah, 5.53.
Yeah,
5.5 kilo snapper in winter, mate.
winter.
See the little, look at
Spin him around, show how dirty he is.
He's filthy, that
he's
fish.
very grey.
Filthy.
Very black and grey
Yeah.
in
And
his
that,
colours.
yeah.
Pagris auratus, red snapper. Well done, Joshy. It's a first, mate. YouFishTV camera's never seen a winter snapper before in Victoria.
Well, I'm glad to be part of it. I'm glad to get one in winter, mate. It feels special, you know. Makes a lot different, a lot more difference compared to like when you get them over the prime time, you know, November and that.
There's no point trying to hide the fact. I mean, as we filmed that snap, you would have seen that pole in the background. we can't escape it. Everyone's seen it. But that pole is the marker that's right up past Spit Point in the very northeastern reaches of Western Port. The water is a browny mud colour. It's very, very cold. We're in about 11 metres. The mud bank is virtually right on that pole there. So we're in a channel here, it scours out and comes up onto mud. And as the tide runs in, we're hoping sort of fish sweeping up from Coronella Way are going to come past this area. And we're going to catch them. That's the plan. It's real simple. We're going to have a barbecue, we're going to have a few coldies, we're going to relax, have a bit of a laugh, and try and get a feed of fish. A couple of gummies and a couple of snapper would be really nice. But what a great start. Anyway, that's it. We'll see you after break with hopefully some more winter snapper action.